All right, we are back. I have queued up the song Amazed. I sort of scrolled through their page and fast forwarded on mute to see who was singing because I really want to hear something that features Rob and Austin. And it looks like this song does. So, part two. Here we go.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away.
Okay, really quick. One of the things I love about Rob's voice, he has a really beautiful nasal quality that makes his whole tone just very soft. I think when we go back to like talking about blending and everything, each voice has these gorgeous, distinct characteristics that make them all such great individual singers and also such a great unified group. And in his case, he's definitely more in that tenor range, but it's a lighter tenor and it's a softer, almost like buttery tenor. I don't know. It's so beautiful to hear, and this is such a great song for him.
I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts. I can see your dreams.
Even just when you hear that like bass underneath this, listen for that this time instead of the melody. It's just such a smart arrangement. I wouldn't say it's overly complex. It suits the music and the song so well.
This close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts. I can see
I love
your
that.
dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life.
Their harmonies are so tight. I have to go back because I love when Rob and Austin like carry that melody and then the others just, they're not even like a supporting role. Like they really fill out the sound and it's so it's so good.
I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark.
Okay. I think Austin's voice is so unique as well. He's got true tenor voice, true tenor range, but he's got that like country twang that just all of those like R colored vowels come in, and I think it just really creates a unique sound that's very distinct to his voice.
Your hair all around me, baby, you surround me. You touch every place in my heart.
Ooh, I don't know. Okay, I should probably be talking a little bit more about technique and not like fangirling over here. I'm gonna play that back. I know this is likely pre-recorded, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not sure how they do these particular video setups, but let me go back. Okay, that's a good place. So you can hear the difference when he's got a little bit more of that wider palate, a little bit more of that smile. He incorporates more nasal resonance, and then on Heart, even though it's still like his distinct sound. He still has that twang. It's riding a little lower and it sounds almost warmer because he's not spreading as much. Heart is a much taller vowel.
Your hair all around me.
So very spread.
Baby, it's around me. You touch every place in my heart.
And then at the very end of that note, it just sort of, I don't know, relaxed a little bit. Both are beautiful sounds. I pointed out because it just goes to show the tiniest, like most minute change in your mouth position, in your tongue position, in the, the wideness of your palate affects your sound and creates so many cool colors that I wish more singers would take advantage of.
Oh, it feels like the first time. Every time I want to spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better.
I'm sorry. I'm like listening and I'm thinking, if they were singing at my high school dance, no boy would have like been able to cross my path. Like I would have just been zoned into them singing the whole time.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Yes, I am. Every little thing that you do, I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better.
Oh, do you hear that? That's such a gorgeous harmony.
So in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
Ooh! That was smooth. Hold on, I liked that little
I'm
twang.
amazed by you.
I love that. That is a beautiful sound. Oh my goodness. I know I didn't say anything about Adam Rupp. It should come as no surprise that I cannot beatbox, nor do I know very much about technique when it comes to beatboxing. However, I have always been so impressed with his skills and what he adds and creates with every single song. You know, those are the moments, especially when he and Tim are really collaborating on certain parts, like those are the goosebump moments. Those are like the oh my goodness sort of moments, because they just really fill out the sound. And if I remember correctly, he also sings and has a lovely voice, although obviously he primarily does beatboxing for the group. But yeah, when it comes to Austin, I know I sort of talked about each individual singer and like sort of the timbre of their voice. He obviously is a tenor, but it's a brighter tenor, and it's got a little bit more twang, but also some more ring to it. And so I think when you've got like that tenor mixed with Rob, who's got a slightly softer tenor, and then you've got what I'm gonna call a baritone. I don't know how Adam chants. Oh goodness, I already forgot. yes, Adam Chance defines his voice, but they're just such a smart group. I think that's what stands out to me most. And the reason I think they're smart, not only because they know how to use their voices together, but more importantly, I've never been disappointed by any one of their songs or any one of their covers. I think they know their strengths so well that they know how to make the most out of every song they sing. And that's a skill. That's a huge skill when it comes to arranging for any sort of a cappella group. I can't count the number of times and not necessarily like huge headliner a cappella groups, but you hear these groups that have, again, individually incredible voices. And you just think, oh, if only that person was singing that part, or, ooh, if only you had allowed that person do some harmony there. You know, like, you can't help but think those things, I feel sometimes, but I don't have that with Home Free. I've never thought that, because I'm always just like, that was good. Like, I'm just always sort of mesmerized because their intonation is stunning. It always is spot on. Their arrangements are beautiful, and each voice, like, you almost hope every song you get to hear every singer. And so it's kind of good that they don't do that, because then obviously you come back for more and you want to hear more, because you're like, oh, I just heard these two or these three and I want to hear what the other two do. So this was fun. I'm kind of sad it took me this long to go back and revisit. I always want to give you guys first impressions, but now I want to just go buy their most recent album and catch up a little bit, because they really do have some incredible harmonies and just beautiful musicianship, beautiful voices. So thanks, guys. Thanks for reminding me. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching with me, and prequel or preview, not a preview, but I am also going to be listening to Voice Play this week, so you have that to look forward to next if you want. Oh, sneak preview, that's what I was going for. So yes, Voice Play is next on the docket. I figured let's just stick with the theme. Anywho, hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.